Greetings everyone, Joseph James here from theschooloftrade.com, January 18th, 2010, and here's your quiz of the day. Now I know you guys have been waiting patiently, but it's raffle time. We're going to raffle off to the raffle here from the end of 2009. And guys, if you're unfamiliar with the raffle, every month we're going to be raffling off a whole list of prizes here. As you can see, 10% discount, 15, 20% discount. We're also giving away a Dell 19-inch flat screen monitor, right? Always a good addition to your trading tools. And of course, a Logitech optical mouse, one of these bad boys that of course can help you control your mouse, your crosshairs as you guys use your trading software. All right, guys, now I've taken all of the top commenters, right? Big list of all these top commenters, right? And I'm going to toss them in. And of course, let me make sure I shake them all up so you guys don't think I'm cheating on you guys. And again, I want to thank you all for taking the time to comment, answer our quiz of the day. And let's take a look at the first 10% discount here. 10% discount goes to Gus. All right, Gus gets a 10% discount. 15% discount. 15% discount. Oh boy, we're starting to get the ante up a little bit here. 15% discount goes to Jeff B. Jeff B, get the 15% discount. All right, I better shake it up extra this time with a 20% discount here. 20% discount. I better close my eyes here. Let's see here. Raysal, 20% discount. There we go. The biggest discount of the month. But here are the hardware, right? Here's the hardware. Dell 19-inch, Nina K, Dell 19-inch flat screen monitor, Nina K. And of course, last but not least, what I think is the best prize, one of these Logitech optical mouse. We've got Jeff Della Penna. Jeff. And of course, guys, if I didn't pull you out, doesn't mean you can't win next time. You got to, of course, answer our quiz today correctly. Speaking of which, let's talk about that. Of course, guys, if you won in the raffle tonight, just send us an email, sales@schooloftrade.com. We'll make sure, of course, you guys get your prizes in an expeditious way. All right, guys, here's how it works. There's going to be a quiz at the end of this video, ladies and gents. All you have to do below the link, okay, below the description of this video on YouTube page is a link. And if you click on that link that says, I know the answer, the first 5 correct answers will qualify for free beginners courses, 20% advanced course discounts, flat screen monitors, and of course, guys, the rules are posted as well. So right below the video in the description, 2 links. One for the rules and one to click on, of course, if you know the answer. And as always, if you guys need more information, just drop us an email at sales@schooloftrade.com. Now, here's the term of the day, high profile level or high profile levels. Now, what are these, right? This may be something that's relatively new to you. Well, they're support and resistance levels that are most consistent among traders of all types, right? They have the most consistent results. So a high profile level is going to have the most consistent results in and around, right, whether or not the level will hold or fold. A good example of it is the high of day or the low of day. Now, we talked about this today in our live trade room, and of course, I'm glad everybody came out, had a huge crowd today. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for spending your Martin Luther King holiday with us in the live trade room. Had a great webinar, went over our whole entire prep for the day. Just a wonderful day today. But of course, we talked about the high of day, low of day, and how everyone has the same. Right? It doesn't matter if I'm a fast time frame trader or a slow time frame trader, right? High of day, low of day are going to be the same between different traders. Big size traders, small size traders, right? Trading 1 contract or 1,000 contracts, guys, the high of day, the low of day, they're always the same. So as you can imagine, right, we want to, of course, locate the high profile levels. But I get this question all the time, and it is, well, what about the other stuff, Joe? Well, guys, don't trust these levels, right? These levels are the levels that don't show us that high profile status. I don't trust support and resistance levels that require a calculation, right? A calculation means it can be done correctly or incorrectly. And examples of that could be market profile, right? A calculation for the value area. Pivot points, right? Open, high, low, close, divide by 2. Fib levels, right? Fibonacci retracements, moving averages, whether it be exponential, simple, or just regular moving averages. So, of course, if it requires calculation, that means someone can mess it up, which means, of course, I want to be careful. I don't trust those levels. And don't forget about the levels that require discretion. Now, what do I mean by discretion? What that means is the trader decides where they use the indicator, such as trend lines, right? Trend lines are ranges of price, not just one specific price level. We can't trust those. What about Andrews pitchforks or Elliott waves? Guys, the list goes on and on. Whenever you need to make a specific discretionary use of an indicator, I don't trust that level. And of course, good examples are high of day, low of day, or previous levels that have been tested more than once, twice, or 3 times. Now, of course, we have this term we call a self-fulfilling prophecy. In other words, because as traders we're told you must watch these fill in the blank, right? Pivot points, Fibonacci levels, market profile, right? Open, high, low, close. In other words, people know that other traders are watching them and therefore they must watch them as well. And that's how support and resistance levels form from these non-high profile levels, right? They're called self-fulfilling prophecies. Well, guys, if you believe in self-fulfilling prophecies, and you probably should because it does have an impact in our trading, right? I don't really need to be correct all the time as a trader. I need to be making sure that I trade with the crowd, right? The wisdom of crowds. Well, the more people watching those high profile levels, the stronger and the more consistent they become. So as you can imagine, we don't want to waste our hard-earned profits on just any levels. I want to make sure I'm only trading around the high profile levels. Now, remember, if you learn anything else today, guys, consistency is the most important aspect of support and resistance. In other words, if I can count on that level to hold more often than not, then of course that is going to be a winning combination. When will it hold? When will it fold? In other words, high profile levels demonstrate this over a long period of time, right? Over a consistent period of time, they've demonstrated to us that they're dependable and they're consistent. And consistency, like anything else, is the most important thing for my trading. Now, we have, of course, some tools that help us identify this. Right now, way years ago, we didn't have these tools. So, of course, we're kind of in a luxury position now because we have tools such as our auto levels indicator that will go out and search for these high-profile levels. Now, the auto levels indicator locates all the major levels of support and resistance, right? All those high-profile levels. It saves them, and it clearly labels them and then places them on my faster time frame so I can use that faster time frame with those important levels to make intelligent trading decisions. And of course, the auto levels indicator, open code, of course, available to our lifetime members. All right. High profile levels, quiz time. Now, guys, remember, guys, we got a bunch of cash discounts and a bunch of cool prizes going out the door tomorrow morning. If you want to be the first 5 to answer, guys, what does a high profile level identify? Does it identify where the most trades occurred? How about the most consistent support and resistance levels? Does it identify pivot points? Does it identify a value area bracket? Which one does the high profile levels identify? Is it the most consistent support and resistance? Is it the most trades, pivot points, or the value area bracket? Now, guys, do you know the answer? If you know the answer, guys, simply click below this video on our YouTube page, right where it says, I know the answer, and you'll qualify for a free beginner's course and a 20% discount. All you got to do is post those answers on our blog, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Joseph James. Hope you guessed correctly, guys. Don't miss out on a raffle at the end of this month coming up. Again, hope the video helps, guys. We'll see you next time for our next quiz. Bye-bye for now.